and welcome to the Genesis of Preacher. This is Chris Saunders, I'm Shawn Baker, and we're here to talk about Preacher. Second episode, so you brought up to me, and probably my favorite part of the second episode was the Ganesh montage to the...
That's Life, to the... Tony Patel, or no?
Frank Patel singing.
Frank Patel singing Frank Sinatra's That's Life.
Oh my God. Talk about the spirit of the book encased in a montage. It really was.
Not one word of dialogue, and they conveyed, Fiore's entire, like, this is my life now.
Yep. Yeah, it was great. And it was, like, gory and funny. And it just had essence. Yeah, and very sad.
In 2.5 minutes, they literally poke like basically every single emotion that you can have, and it conveyed to such a gorgeous little mini movie within itself.
Yeah, I totally agree. I loved it. I thought it was just genius structuring. Everything about it was great. What else do you like about the second episode?
The second episode, I loved when the Saint of Killers caught up to Jesse, which I believe was right off the bat. That's where the episode started. Where essentially they happen, because of Texas, they happen to be staying at the hotel where there was a big gun convention, the gun aficionados, or something along those lines. So they hear a ruckus, and they all come running out with their AK-47s.
Unprompted. Like, they just hear, but basically a car crash and come running out. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So they all come running to see what's what. And just the whole firefight that ensues from that. And so, I got to point out, there was one shot in particular, because the cinematography of the show is great.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Where when they all start shooting at the Saint of Killers, and essentially, it wasn't even that. It was when he first pulls out his guns to shoot at Jesse.
And it does that kind of weird.
He pulls the guns out, and the camera tracks the gun.
Oh, that's what it was.
Versus the background.
Yes.
So it is so the camera tilts on its side, cocks with it up, and then straight back down again. And follows the whole thing, and that was
sweet.
That was great.
Yeah, I agree. That was really sweet. The whole sequence. Well, and then you find out, so in the second episode, you find out, like, oh, he's tracking him via every time he uses the voice, which is a very interesting, again, this, like, not in the comic, but, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I said in our Zero issue, this is one of the first times where I'm okay, I get that it's an adaptation. It's not the same thing, but they're doing a good job with it. Hey, I mean, Preacher's my favorite comic. It means, I cry at several points reading it. It means a lot to me, but I'm like okay with what they're doing so far, and I think that there's a reverence to the source material while still being like, well, that's not really gonna, So Chris brought up like, oh man, I wish Jesse was wearing the white coat, and I was like, yeah, the white pants, and we kind of looked at each other and like, yeah, that's kind of 80s.
Oh,
like that's not gonna
80s.
fly. Yeah. You're not gonna see that. I'd see it on the printed page, and I'm like, it's.
It's very iconic.
Yes.
You see that man with that mullet.
Yeah, the mullet. There's another thing,
I mean, but you have to figure, this was when did Preacher first come out? 93?
I want to say. Yeah, I think it was 93, and it ran to like 99 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, stuff like that. I mean, it could, things like that could pass. I see a lot of that kind of stuff that you don't really think too much about. Style-wise, how much things have changed.
Yeah.
Especially doing a rewatch of Twin Peaks, I see so many things like, oh my God, people really dress like that. Does not even seem like that long ago.
Yeah, right. I mean, because we lived it, and it's just it's like a seamless transition.
Exactly. So I get it. I get why they kept it's more traditional.
Yeah.
The black on black. At least they kept the collar tips.
Yes. Works very well.
So that was nice. Episode 2 had 2 great montages in it. The second being when we see Cassidy use his special skill set, which you think he says that you automatically.
He's a vampire, right?
Not just that, but you automatically think like that's Liam Neeson taking of a particular set of
Yeah,
skills.
right.
You know, and then it cuts to him, you know, in Ganesh / Fiore's room, holding up a blowtorch and saying, you know, like let's do this kind of thing. And then that's when it goes to commercial.
He's faster than a speeding bullet. He's more powerful than a locomotive. He can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Who is he?
Heroin, rock cocaine, lemon juice, mineral water.
When you come back, you see, oh, he's cooking some like fantastic course of drugs.
Drugs,
very hard drugs.
It's very, very. Which is interesting that they're going that hard with the drugs in the show. It's like, wow, that's.
Yeah.
But so that whole thing where like he injects Fiore with a speedball, and then immediately there's the other Fiore because every time he dies, and then he's like, well, less heroin.
Yeah. He just immediately killed him.
Oh my god, that was great. Yeah, that sequence. There was like a train spotting kind of vibe
very,
to
very,
it.
very Danny Boyle-esque. To it, you know, which fits Cassidy's character.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, the whole show, it's not a 1-1 adaptation of the book, but it's definitely a 1-1 adaptation of the tone.
Yes, that's perfectly, 100% perfectly said. I agree, absolutely, and that's why I want to see the third episode.
Yeah, that's one of the things that keeps me coming back for more. Is that I'm a fan of Preacher the series. I'm a fan of Preacher the comic, and I can go into it and not know what's going to happen next.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, you're just kind of looking at a map, but not really knowing where you're going.
Yeah, well said. Well, I mean, I think next week will be episode 3, and we'll come back and we'll talk some shite about episode 3. So in the meantime, you know, grab your Bible and your whiskey or your wine, and you know, pray.
And I'm Chris. This is Shawn from Drinking with Comics, and this is the genesis of Preacher.
Cheers.